So I just wanted to share this with you guys today. Since a lot of people I've been seeing recently have been blowing these opposed twins up, and people have been talking about how you're going to starve the top rod of these things when running them at low idle, I really wanted to talk about it to you guys. So this motor right here, you might be asking, you like, this is a different one from the last one. It is a different motor. It's an 18.5 horsepower. The other one I had was 16. This is a little bit bigger. But this motor here has never had oiling issues. I don't think I've had an engine in a long time that's had oiling issues, but this motor here, I just wanted to explain something with it. Now, most people think that, right, the single cylinders, of course, which is what most lawn tractors have on them, which are these things. This is a 16, I think, horse or 15.5 Tecumseh single cylinder. These is pressurized lubricated, but these you can, in a lot of single cylinders, if they run just a tad bit low on oil, it usually won't affect them. But the thing about opposed twins like these have oil slingers in them. If it runs just tad bit low, like maybe that much low, it'll starve the top rod here, and it will blow it up. And most people think that single cylinders are the same as these. They aren't. These twin cylinders are a lot more, these twin cylinders blow up a lot easier if you over rev them to really high RPMs. I've never done that before, but if you over rev them all the time or over rev them too much, the top rod here usually gets hot and it blows up, and then it blows up this second cylinder rod. It blows, usually it's this one that goes first, and then because of damage and all the metal shavings, it usually destroys the other one and blows the other rod out the side. But yeah, this motor here's never had any issues with it so far, the time I've had it. As you can tell, it's got compression, fairly good compression. I think this motor, I talked to the last owner who had it, and this motor apparently, I guess, had 75 psi in the cylinder, 75 to 80, which is pretty good for these. I mean, this is a flathead. It's pretty good for a flathead. I've read that flatheads run at least, I think, it's 65 to 70 psi, which isn't very high at all. These are very low compression motors, but pretty good motor. Very good motor. I'd actually rather prefer these over the single cylinders just because they're balanced and they sound way better. And this one here already has straight pipes on it. Someone can tell me in the comments if these things are original or not. I don't know if these straight pipes are original or they didn't come with this thing or someone put them on here, because last one I just had a muffler over each one of these here. But yeah, I don't know if these are original or not. They might not be. Someone might have added. I have no clue. I thought this motor too is from 1983, but I figured out I think it's 2000 to 2001. Anyway, you guys can tell me. I'm not too sure. There's your model number if you want it. If you want the model number, there it is. Yeah, this is Tecumseh. I took the oil filter out of it. This is a pressurized lubricated motor. As you can tell, it's got an oil pump. This is a very well-made motor, surprisingly. I always thought that Tecumsehs weren't well-built motors, but these things are fairly well-built. Very thick. I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting rid of this yet, but this came off that Murray out there. I'll show you where the other opposed twin went, by the way. This is a 4-screw carburetor. I think that's a Nicky carburetor, if I'm correct. The other one I think is a Walboro. There's a cylinder head to the single. So these are flatheads, by the way, most of these. Sorry, this is the Murray project. Here, I got it all taken apart here. As you can see, this is the side panel for the opposed twin. Yeah, here's the other carburetor. I bought this thing online, and this carburetor didn't work at all. This thing flooded the motor out, and it would refuse to start. It wouldn't run right. It ran like junk. So I took this thing off there and put the original one back on there, and I'll show you guys in a minute. The original one is over here. Of course, underneath this plastic bag, but I don't know if I can show you guys it, but it's a 3-1. It's a Walboro. Yeah, this motor here runs very well. It's got good compression too. This motor here I think has 65 psi of compression each cylinder, which is pretty good, I guess. I'm not too sure if that's good or bad. It starts and runs fine, so I don't know. It's a good motor. The tractor's good. They got straight pipes on it. I took the straight pipes off this one, decided to make this one the racing lawnmower. By the way, I gotta fix this belt here anyway. So yeah, I thought I'd just share that with you guys and see what your points are and see what you think of what's going on so far. So yeah, have a good day and bye. Please comment and subscribe and bye.